My lover stands on golden sands. Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to Bioshock 2 here on the Gwenny Be Dead channel. My name is Gwen, and last time we were resurrected down in Rapture as a big old Big Daddy. We're pursuing our daughter, Eleanor, who is currently in the clutches of the evil Dr. Sophia Lamb, our antagonist. Today, we will be going to an amusement park. How exciting. Let's just head in then. We are but the stones to pave the way. I got some stones for you right here, huh? Huh?
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
So, that's right, we're here to get Incinerate. So we can set people on fire and melt some ice. Do you think that Andy actually came up with the amusement park idea on his own? Like he was all, I would like an amusement park.
You're a rare
geez.
old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
What is your deal, Sinclair? We'll build an amusement park dedicated to me. I mean, it wouldn't be terribly shocking. But given his open disdain for leisure time, it just strikes me as funny. Oh yes, let's upgrade a weapon, definitely. Let's do that, because I would like to use the drill more often.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Aha, that's what I was wondering about.
Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
Heyo. There's my ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
I heard her. I saw her. Woof. Hello. Ooh, that feels good. Hi. That's the end of all y'all.
Someone there?
No.
I am Andrew Ryan.
enjoy the park.
Great. Hey, we are using tonics. Yay! Alright, sports boost. Oh. Well, I guess we don't want to go that way.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here.
Oh boy.
Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected help.
It's good that even though Ryan is dead, we still can feel his presence throughout Rapture. Oh! That was me not paying attention.
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Hope this helps. Oh, that is so damn sweet.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Oh, that poor kid.
You brought this on yourself!
Did I bring your $2 on myself? Yes, I did, in fact.
Now, that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things?
Yes.
I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Hello, cuteness. You are adorable. Alright, let's do this. That was a
Take
toughie.
breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Hello.
He's nicer than other daddies.
I'm the nicest of all daddies, I promise. Hi.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Well, I just made a bunch.
This way.
Aha.
She's got a juicy one. But when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Okay, this is similar to that one level in the last game. I'm gonna set up some trap rivets here. This should keep us relatively safe.
We found Adam, Daddy.
We sure did, honey. Get to it.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
I'm always safe with Daddy.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
To have sufficient power to any individual is to create a tyrant. We must therefore eradicate tyranny at the genetic level. To end sin itself. That is the family. That is our cause.
Such a hypocrite. Yes, let's destroy the tyrants under my iron fist. I have this theory. I've probably spoken of it briefly before, certainly not at length. All tyrants are basically the same person. Their methods may differ and their justifications for the horrible things that they do, but they all have the same story.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the City of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind will ever come to their senses. So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall us on the surface.
It's a bit unsettling. Hello. So, portrait of a tyrant. There is some woe, often economic, often some other woe that can be tied to economics. The tyrant says, here is a very simplistic reason for said ill, and I alone can fix it. But only if you do exactly as I tell you. All of them. Exactly the same as each other.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder.
You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What? What was that? Something just happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
Little angels. All gone now. I'm can't exert.
Ow!
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are gone. We demand our share.
Love it. On we press. Censorship Bureau. Uh-oh. Thanks, Mr. Turret Friend.
Here's the angel.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those whaling brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gonna fix up the transport sub that's been rusted in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Adam, Daddy. Let's get it.
We will. We will. Alright, let's do it.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
No! Why not?
She's helpless. Ridiculous. Run away.
Don't you want a new
You okay, baby?
Are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
We are, baby girl. You okay?
All right, Chief. We've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
I don't like how you were saying take care of her. That bothers me. How did you intend that I take care of her? Do you mean, like, take care of her? Like, being kind and making sure she's fed and has clean clothes and takes a nice bath? Is that what you mean? Better goddamn well be what you mean.
Lamb is becoming a problem. The woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite. Whatever its guise, it is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Oh. was Sinclair before the fall of Rapture? Tell us about it, Andy. Because I don't trust this son of a bitch. Look, Fontaine faked his death before. There's no reason to believe he would not do it again. I know you're telling me I'm going the wrong way. I'm always going the wrong way. It's part of my charm.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours.
Thanks, Andy. You absolute megalomaniac. I love ya. I just think he's one of the best villains ever. And of course, you can't return to Rapture without his presence.
The scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated. It must be controlled. And finally, surrender.
Have we something miraculous here for me? Oh, wow, there's some coffee. That's pretty miraculous. What would science be if, these days if not for coffee? Or tea. I presume tea has been a big part of it as well, of scientific discovery.
The artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no.
No.
Your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Love this. Curfew! No! Not a curfew! Oh, hey, that's us. With the little sister on our back. How cute. Look.
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Sinclair. Do you know who tried to encourage me to harvest the little girls last time? You know who did that? Yeah, it was Frank Fontaine. Pretending to be Atlas. Obviously, we rescue. Because we're not a fucking monster.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
You need some help, baby girl? I can help you. Alright, you're good. Never in a million billion fucking years would I ever hurt one of those little girls. Unless I'm doing a harvest run. Y'all don't seem to get it. There are some games where I don't get joy out of murdering people. But that was a joyous berserker slaughter right there. That felt amazing. Ooh, cake.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no. The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Alright, here's where Andy and I are in complete and total agreement. Simpatico, you and I, on this one, Andy. Totally worth it. There is more cake in this level, which is pleasing unto me. Yeah, let's upgrade our drill.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Thanks, buddy.
Unable to provide for itself,
Oh,
the
shit.
need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you may bring the world to you. If you know someone who belongs in Rapture, write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom. And you never know. The next new face might be familiar.
Ah, the old lighthouse. We recall the lighthouse, don't we?
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture, but seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this?
No.
Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Now, animatronics famously terrify children. Hey.
Come out! I still serve!
I'm gonna die.
You damn stealing! I know it.
Now, where were we?
broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touched turns...
You can't tell my son.
Oh God. Not good. Not good. It is. It is an outrage. I'm outraged. Indeed. Oh.
A prowler? Ruffian.
Now, where were we? Thanks, pal. Pick your plasmid and evolve. But that's not where we were. We were in Journey to the Surface.
No use hiding.
Behind the scenes. Yes, you. Booze Hound. I'll take it and I'll love it. Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
I have a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that Lonely Hearts Club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you'll go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of love.
Right. Hall of the Future. Alright, I guess we have to take Incinerate. It might not let us take anything else.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this.
I'm the dick.
Sleep now. Your day is done.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Right.
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
Yeah, it do. Alright, what do I got? Awesome.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the Incinerate Plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers? Oh, a party. But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar. No one can help him.
Oh, loud. This sounds like, Big sis is about to jump me. Whatever you're doing doesn't strike me as Nessa. Shit. Ma'am. There you are. Thank you.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
She's pretty hot. Not gonna lie. But we have not been to the gift shop.
A prowler? This fine shelter. Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
Used to be there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Yeah. Wah. Woo! Yeah, baby. What are this? Ooh! Epstein the Swami.
It won't go well. It won't go well at all.
You're telling me, buddy. Now we can leave.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved. Now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the Limbo Room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone. And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Well, all right.
Outstanding sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
You'll be a real person? I don't buy it. Hello?
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's. brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
What's going on?
I'm watching.
You ungrateful bastard! The lamb is the only way.
Y'all still coming?
Andrew Ryan. He reckoned the free market was some kind of Holy Spirit gonna lead us all over the rainbow. And I reckon it's a big fat hooker too dim to spot a wooden nickel. So old Andy went and became his own ghost, and I whittled nickels till I made a mint.
Not much more to be done here. Well, alright.
Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
I do believe that is just about enough for today. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Next time we'll get that key. And get this train back a-moving. My name is Gwen. This has been Bioshock 2. And until I see you again, always look a man in the eye when you give him your word in a goofy southern accent.